Hi everyone, this is Nick and Aaron from Captains of the Golden Age. We got a lot of requests from backers to make a gameplay video, so that's what we're doing now. Here you see the board laid out. You see 7 lands, 4 resource islands, 1 middle island which is Smuggler's Cove. There's the Orient where you get pepper, and this is the Republic. The main goal of the game is to get pepper from the Orient all the way over to the Republic, to buy shares in the Mighty Trading Company. All shares give a different bonus, so be there early. There are shares with a double bonus, shares with a single bonus. And the first person that has 4 shares on a ship that cost different amounts of pepper wins the game.
Yes, to do this you'll need a strong ship. Your ship consists of 4 segments. First of all, there's sails. These allow you to sail further each turn. So for instance, if this is your ship, you have 2 sails, you can move 2 tiles. If you upgrade your sails, you can sail more. Then there's also a cargo hold. This is the bottom one. Cargo hold allows you to store 1 cargo on top of each cargo hold. So for instance, I'm taking a cloth right now and putting it on my cargo hold. So I have 2 cloth now, my ship is full. Also, cargo hold, the more you have, the more resources you can take each time you go to an island. So, for instance, at the start of the game I'll take 1, and during the game I can upgrade my cargo holds to take even 2 or 3. Then there's these guys, the crew and the cannons for combat. We will explain that later on in this video. Each segment has a different cost in resources. The sails cost cloth from the cloth weaver and wood from the sawmill. The crew cost cloth and rum. And the cannons are built with copper and rum. And finally the cargo holds are built with copper and wood. So it's really important that you make these combinations during the game.
About the turn order, so you build up your ship. You always have to decide whether to upgrade your ship or to trade your valuable resources for pepper, because in the end you need to win the game to get pepper from one side to the other. A turn order is as follows. A captain always starts to sail, which is what Aaron said. According to the amount of sails you have on your ship, you can take a bigger leap or a smaller leap. And as soon as you arrive on an empty sea tile, you may take a card. Cards are reinforcements. They are the same as the upgrades on your ship. So there's a crew, there's cargo, there's cannon, and there's sail. And they serve as temporary reinforcements. So if, for instance, I have 2 sails on my ship, but I want to sail 3, I need to throw a card. I can move 3. You can have a maximum of 7 cards on your hand, and you get a new card every time you end on an empty sea tile. So that's your movement.
You get to pick the card yourself, so it's not random. You
No
pick it from
randomness.
your own stack.
Yeah, you can choose everything you do. So that's about sailing. That's the first turn order. You sail first. The second is, as soon as you arrive somewhere, you can load cargo, or you can trade shares, you can trade pepper, or you can trade 1 cargo in Smuggler's Island. So that's the load and the trade phase.
Yes, and during that phase you can also buy and repair all your segments here, or here in the Orient.
If you got damaged in combat, indeed, you get repaired in the large ship wharfs of the Republic or the Orient. Indeed, thanks. That's the third turn order. Then combat, that's the 4th turn order. There's 5 phases, so there's sail, there's load, there's trade, there's combat, and there's cards. The combat phase, if I'm on a tile, and for instance Aaron is coming to the same tile, we arrive on the same tile, combat ensues. You don't have to, but the captain that arrives can choose whether to attack with crew or with cannons.
Yeah, before I do that, I have to use my captain, this card right here, and turn it face down. So I can only attack once, as long as I'm out on the ocean. And indeed, then I choose if I attack Nick with my crew or cannons.
So say Aaron attacks me, I'm yellow, Aaron is blue. I'll put some crew on my ship just as an example. So I have 4 crew, Aaron has 3 crew. I attack Aaron, so I arrive on the tile, I say I attack you with crew. I have 4, you have 3. So I have 1 more crew, so 1 crew member comes aboard on Aaron's ship and steals one of the cargo from his cargo hold. I can choose which one. For instance, he has now this cargo, and I'll steal the cargo and take it in my ship. If Aaron had a card, he had a crew card, he could have played it to change the tide of battle.
Yeah, because these cards are closed. So my opponents cannot see which cards I have selected in my hand. So that's a little surprise for him.
It could have been. If it's a draw, nothing happens, and well, you just played your card and you keep your cargo. If, for instance, I would have attacked with cannons, so we have a different situation here. I'll put some cannons here. So of course I win again, so I have 4 cannons and Aaron has 3. So if I decide, because I'm the attacker, I'm the aggressor, I go to the same tile, I say I attack you with cannons. I have 4, Aaron has 3. I have 1 more. So what I choose now is I damage one of his segments on his ship. If I would choose sail, next time Aaron moves he can only sail 1 tile instead of 2.
Yeah, it sucks.
Obviously his cargo holds are full, so I choose his cargo hold. I shoot his cargo hold, his cloth falls in the sea, I'll pick it up and it's my cloth. So I won again. That's about combat, so that's the 4th phase in a turn.
Yeah, one minor addition. All this time Nick was the aggressor and sailed towards me. But even if he chooses not to attack me, I have the option to attack him because he sailed to the same region. So I can just say, hold on, I'm attacking you with my cannons, for instance.
You could even do that after my attack. If I chose to attack him with cannons, he could choose to attack me with crew afterwards.
Indeed.
So that's the 4th phase of a turn. Then the last phase is the card phase. So if, for instance, you would end in a sea tile, which is also after combat or whenever I end on a sea tile, I can choose a card from the stack, and as soon as I pick the card, my turn ends and it's the next player.
Yep.
There's one island we haven't explained yet, and that is Smuggler's Cove. Here you can trade 1 cargo. So you, for instance, if I need a rum, I take a rum. And what's even more important, in the Smuggler's Cove you hire the Notorious Pirate, which is this evil man. You hire him to block one of the resource islands. It's one of these 4. You block it, and then secretly you put it down and nobody knows what island is blocked. As soon as, well, let's take Aaron for example. As soon as Aaron moves to Cloth Island and the pirate blocked Cloth Island with the weaver, I say haha, and I get the resources he would have gotten there as income.
Yeah, so my cloth goes to Nick now.
He's loading his cloth.
It's a bummer.
I say no,
Yeah, wow.
it's mine. My cargo hold is full, but I can always drop my own cargo overboard just to steal his cargo.
Yeah, make room.
After this I can turn pirate again, in secretly, put it down,
Yeah.
and it's the next turn.
I have some damage here on my ship from the last combat. So that's not good. I want to get rid of that and repair it. Let's say for instance I'm on cloth and I want to go to the Republic to repair because there's a ship wharf there. That's three moves. So I use a sail card to go there in my turn. And then I repair this cannon and this cargo hold, no cost attached. And also my captain rests and repairs. So I get to flip it back up, and in doing so I get to select a card as well, the same way as on the sea.
So that's about the turn order. So you can see the tactics and the strategy in this game. There is no randomness. You can choose everything you do, and there's always the choice you have. Do I go for a larger ship? Do I take the resources to build a larger ship? Or do I use the resources to trade pepper and go to the other side and buy a share.
Yeah.
If, for instance, I trade my resources for pepper and I put my cargo hold full of pepper,
yeah, you get the same amount of pepper back as the resources you put in the bank.
all the other players see my cargo hold full of pepper and want to attack me because they need the pepper as well.
Yep.
So that's the strategy and tactics from this game. I hope we explained it well. If there are still questions, post it online, ask questions, let us know. Everything to make you guys happy. Thank you very much for the 50% funding we already had within 3 days. If you need more videos, if you need more content, please let us know. We'll be happy to oblige. Thank you.